We live for episode 92, our 4-year anniversary show.
4 years? What was that?
I don't know, you broke my chair.
I didn't break your chair. Oh, it's got a rough spot. Eat some lube.
Okay.
That's what she said? Oh, we are live.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
You're welcome for dinner. Fuck you guys.
See you later.
Wanna hold hands, Chris?
We
Wow.
almost got my cigarette.
Wanna hold hands, Chris?
Everybody, round of applause to our manager, Sabrina.
Yay!
Sabrina's the
Yep.
best. She always makes
Head
us
cook,
dinner.
bottle washer.
Oh, God. She
She
killed dinner again.
Oh, so good.
Oh, dinner was ridiculous.
Amazing.
Yes.
We actually almost didn't make it here.
Yeah.
That was good food.
Oh.
I don't want to see that.
But yeah, like we've been doing this for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
4
Where did
years.
where did time go?
Honestly,
so-
I don't know.
So two days ago was our 4-year anniversary, August 17th, 2018.
How?
I did not think it was that long ago. I thought it was like 2
was a
years.
couple years
And
ago.
I was like, oh shit. Like I saw the 1-year anniversary, then I saw 2 years, and I saw 3 years. I'm like,
It was 4 years on this porch.
yep. That's where it all
Things
started.
have changed. We've got a bar now.
Not on our channel. Not on our channel. It was Dan's channel. Because
Yeah.
we didn't realize you had to wait more than 24 hours after making a YouTube account to go live.
Old School says, "Good evening, guys."
Howdy.
Good evening, Old
Hey,
School.
evening.
And
Hey.
Stephen Fowler says, "Here we go and sing Kumbaya."
Who?
Yeah, Steve.
Who?
Steve Fowler.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation.
No relation.
So, Mike, we are going to have a wonderful discussion with you in a little bit because I saw your Facebook posts and, we were talking about it before, and buckle up, Buckaroo. You're going to be going back and forth in the chat with us.
Yeah, we're
So-
gonna have a talk together.
So let's start off with a beer because I want to make a toast for the 4-year anniversary.
I agree.
And we
You
have
know what?
Our beer
No.
lady-
Sit
okay,
down,
I was
beautiful.
going to say, our beer lady
Sit
left.
down. It's your house, baby. Let me treat you.
Okay, well, now
And-
we need to try to read that. It's too far away, though.
Yep.
Steve's commenting.
Yep, Steve says no relation. Now,
Steve makes some amazing Mai Tais, though.
now, if any of his family does come up from Gilchrist or Dixie or anywhere up in that area, there might be some
I
somehow.
don't know, Steve. What about that?
Because yeah, there's a whole group out there, literally a place out there called Fowler's Bluff. You're heading up 19. I'm having a Mai Tai in your honor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done. So yeah, there's a place up there on 19 before you get up there called Fowler's Bluff, and somehow all them people out there are related to me.
So it's
What?
It's the
Fowler's Bluff up there on 19 before you get into Perry.
It's like your town.
No, apparently somehow
pulled out his town. He's adopted.
people out there is related to me.
Oh shit!
And just so
Sorry.
I know, does anybody want to split?
Wait.
Because I
so
wasn't planning on having a full one.
What?
No, do half, and then I'll put it into the fridge. I'll
Okay.
have it later, probably.
Okay.
why are these brisk?
Well, I got to drive.
He's
Oh,
gotta
that's fair.
drive.
Oh, what?
So half a beer and half a beer. That's one beer.
Oh,
these
And
are
I can wait
Sixers.
a little
They're
while.
Sixers.
Yeah. There is a description. On
Yeah,
it.
there is a description. I was gonna say there was
Wow.
one.
Hold on. I want to get
Hold on.
Look
the
at the
description is on point.
four on that.
What?
The description is on point.
Do I dare? I
So-
dare. Oh, I dare. Oh, I
Let me
dare.
read this off here.
All right, you ready,
Well,
boys?
Here, you
I-
want to read this one?
I
and
dare.
I'll put that one in the fridge.
Steve says he's from Virginia. Okay, never mind.
All right, ready? Put it there.
Harveston's original master brewer, Ken Brooker, spent much of his early life crafting wooden prototypes for the Ford Motor Company. This black, viscous ale reminded Ken of thick, gloopy car engine oil, So he named it in honor of his second love, the internal combustion engine. Its thick, chocolatey flavor leaves a roasty, bittersweet aftertaste to savor.
All right,
Yo,
you ready?
hold on,
I'm doing it.
Hold
Ready?
on, hold on. Look,
Chris,
look.
there's nothing.
There's
no,
no
light
light
coming
coming
through.
through.
I see
All right,
that.
hard port. Ready?
You spill it on my damn porch. Now you gotta clean
I thought it was gonna work.
No.
It is cascading. Look at that.
It is
though, really
cascading.
quick. I did a little too hard of a pour, but I got foam, but that's gonna be delightful.
So it's
Fucking
not.
It's gonna be cleaning my porch.
I'll clean your whole house, baby. Anything for you.
All right, so here's the toast I have.
But why does no light come through it?
Because it is aptly named. This is probably the most accurate description and naming of
It
any
is-
So,
beer
hold on,
we've ever
hold on,
seen.
Hold on, before you do the toast, smell it.
I'm not getting much.
Does that smell like gear oil or what?
Just
Ever
the,
so
just with-
slightly.
just without the fish oil stink
Yeah.
Right.
of the
Like it is
friction
a full-on
modifier.
oil smell to it.
It just doesn't have the fish oil.
It smells like straight 30 compressor oil.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
again,
it. It's not stinky, and it has just like kind of tinge behind it.
yeah, but again, it doesn't have friction modifier.
Yeah.
Whale
No,
smell.
gear oil is the worst thing in the world. Don't spill it. That's alcohol abuse. Alcohol abuse. Okay.
Yeah.
Full engine
All right.
oil, great. Oh,
Well,
So
hey,
I
like-
wrote this in my head
did a
about
great
5
work.
minutes ago, so this would be hilarious. Here's to 4 years and a heck of a lot of beers. We didn't like some, but we'll like the ones to come.
For real.
Cheers.
Cheers.
By
buddy.
the way, the number of beers, this is number 187 that we've
Oh
tried.
god, that's smooth.
Ooh, that is really smooth.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Yo. Not what I expected at
I
all.
don't want to go sit back down. I'm kind of stuck.
I did not expect that at all. I
A strong roasty flavor.
thought you fucking left.
I'm trying to leave.
Well, it's
Try
actually
that.
a good thing you
Cigarettes.
didn't because
Yeah, I was looking for it.
Oh,
Holy
you're on, dog,
shit.
mate.
It's only 6%.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh!
Hello?
I was half expecting it to be shit.
Wait a
We were too.
Serena.
There's
I
no,
was black.
there's
Yeah,
no light.
I was half expecting it to be shit.
That,
Alright!
Alright,
Okay.
dog, great.
Alright, now I'm leaving. Bye.
all right. Oh, I gotta dissect now.
So-
Just to warn anybody out there, this was not cheap.
Yeah.
No.
It was $26 for a 6-pack.
And Chris,
This was-
thank you so much.
For real.
I really
I am
appreciate
so happy
it.
that I bought it.
This was
Dude,
this
I
was
did
double
not-
the price
yeah.
of what we normally pay for a 6-pack when we do these
Oh,
things.
by the way, you get the last two. Like, they're yours. With the money you spent, you get to keep the other fucking two. God damn, like,
Like the initial hit is a little unpleasant. It's a little over roasty flavor,
but it goes away instantly.
but it's so smooth that that's what you're getting because it's so smooth. It's
Well,
not
it-
biting you.
it's not even cooking chocolate. It's semi-sweet chocolate.
But almost not chocolate. It's almost like cocoa, like not cocoa. It's almost like coffee beans,
Coffee and cocoa.
coffee beans and cocoa beans.
It is so good, though.
But
That
almost
is
like with cream.
Really?
Yeah.
But almost with.
It's creamy.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's creamy. It's definitely creamy.
Guinness could learn a thing or two from this.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, I
Dead
just said that.
seriously.
Yeah,
Fucking
absolutely.
fight me.
I have to
Semi-sweet.
wonder what would that be like out of a keg.
Oh. Would you have to do a slow pour like with the Guinness?
No, I don't think so. I think part of the issue with the Guinness is the Guinness-shaped glass.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people pour out of a keg into a different glass and not get anywhere near the amount of foam and not have to do the
Yeah.
show. But that is part of the thing about a Guinness pour. It's not just the beer that you're going to drink. It's the show of watching the pour and watching it cascade.
And you know you're
all
going to
that.
enjoy it that much more.
Yeah.
So
And Guinness, like I said, I'll talk shit about Guinness, but Guinness is an enjoyable beer to have, whether you have it from a can with a widget, out of a bottle, or you have it on draft.
Yep.
It's still an enjoyable beer to have.
it is. Everybody says cheers. Steve says, so I have a story about that beer. Is it Harvest Town Brewery?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yes, it is. Will said, damn, and then he said, I can tell you how it tastes out of a keg. Steve did.
Really?
Oh, of course Steve knows how
Yeah.
it is.
And hi, Will Haney.
Someone left the lights on.
Holy cannoli.
That's
That is fantastic. It's so smooth and so light.
So
I did not expect that. With how dark it is, I thought it was going to be like a heavy fucking hitter.
how weird this is about to sound. It tastes like my iced coffee that I make for myself every morning without so much
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes
So
like
it's Sabrina left.
I don't
Like, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Like I said, the roast to me is a little overbearing at the front, but
But you know what?
it goes away so quickly and then becomes this nice.
I think we should let these warm
Yeah,
up a
I
little
told
bit.
You might
So-
be right.
We're gonna have one of our friends stop by in a little bit. Jason, he's actually driven on the Nürburgring. On the tail of the dragon.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, Jason. I think we've
Yeah,
had Jason
yeah.
here before for one of our deals.
I think so.
And he's got a Telluride.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I've sold stuff to him at Kia, and he was like, "You remember me?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep, Jason's a cool dude.
Yep.
So he's like,
He's the only one of us that has driven multiple times around the Nürburgring in different BMWs.
He drove it around in a BMW E30 and I hate him for that.
Yeah. And
Not
series,
personally, just
Yeah.
with jealousy.
Yeah. You know, like I said, when I finally drove Jan's E30, because like I said, when I was growing up, E30s were the cars that yuppie asshole shithead NBA tools would drive. So it was almost as bad as kind of like the G35 guys.
Right.
Yeah.
It was almost as bad as those. It's like you didn't want to like the car because you didn't like the people who drove the car.
Right.
Okay. Honestly, and that's the reason my last time I was car shopping, I did not get a G35. Even though I like the cars, I didn't get one because I was like, nah, I don't want to be lumped in with that group.
Right.
So I got a Mustang, got lumped in with the group that mows down people instead.
Yeah. Steve said, "Can confirm. Let it warm up."
Let it warm up.
Yep.
Well,
Um,
and that's the thing. So I didn't put it into the beer fridge until I got home. So probably about 2:30. So it hasn't been in. I didn't put it in there
Yeah,
last
it's not
night.
like it's not 35 degrees.
No, but I think it's kind of like that other oatmeal stout and like that other English beer that we had we had it like once it started to warm up.
Yeah.
Remember that one? The
Like
well one?
the traditional one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that once it warmed up, like you got so many different flavors from it.
There's actually a few of them that as they warmed up, they got better.
Yeah.
Stouts especially though.
But
Yeah.
this, like Dan was saying, you see it. You can't see a damn flashlight through it at
No.
all. No light passes through this.
But it doesn't taste like beer.
But well, it's one of those when
Like-
you see it. When I was seeing it being poured, I
It's
was like,
intimidating.
this is either gonna be like so strong,
It's gonna punch you in the
and-
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be horrible.
It's not
I
even
did
pungent.
not expect it to be like that.
No, this is.
It is so smooth.
Hey, smell it now.
It's so
it's
so
almost
much
metallic.
flavor to it.
No, I think I have the word.
Yeah, it's changing as it
I
warms
think
up.
I have the word that would absolutely not fit with this beer by looking at it, but by tasting it, it fits. It's pleasant.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
really is pleasant. It
You
doesn't.
see it, and your mind's not and I think that's the thing. It's an optical illusion. It's one of those your
Well-
mind's seeing what it looks like, and you're like, this beer should not taste like that.
And most beers we've tried, honestly, we can.
If I would have
and
closed
we're
my
at the
eyes,
point now.
I would
We
have
can pour a beer and look at it and be like, kind of
Yeah.
know what's coming.
Right.
This one-
If I would have
This
poured
one
this,
surprised us.
if
Yeah.
I would have poured this, but had my eyes closed and took a sip of it, I would have put it at least 12 shades lighter.
At least light passing
Yeah.
through it.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is absolutely Old Engine Oil Black Ale. This is by far the most accurately named beer that we've had.
Yes. Yes.
Because it looks like a cup of motor oil.
It does.
We got,
But it tastes so much
we
better.
got the
Product of
whippy roos
Scotland.
coming
Hang
through.
on, is this from ambulance or fire?
It's fire. I'm calling fire.
No, it's gonna be ambulance.
I see white.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. Somebody got Bobo.
Not today, fuckers!
Yeah.
I've had some ambulance rides in my past.
And helicopter that you don't remember.
I know, I'm feeling kind of ripped off.
I know.
Yeah, seriously, from the experience, I've always wanted to
Well,
ride
no,
that
no,
helicopter.
For the paycheck of it, it didn't have to fucking.
Okay, so you know that $10,000 personal injury protection that's on the most basic fucking insurance policy?
Did laughed at him.
That almost paid for the
I was
helicopter
gonna say
ride.
that barely does a helicopter ride.
That
right
almost paid for the helicopter
Apparently
ride.
does an EMS right now. I'll walk my ass to the fucking hospital.
there. Or
Well, you are close enough.
I had the one experience. They took me to the wrong place. So
Yeah.
I said Seven Rivers Hospital because I was between here and Monroe in Ocala.
Yeah.
So we arrived at Seven Rivers Golf Course. As I'm in the stretcher, strapped down, with the brace in pain, and the guy's like, "Oh no! Oh, okay, hold on." And I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I could kind of see slightly out the window. I saw a flag, and I'm like,
Is this the golf course? You
I'm
know they
looking-
can't treat me here.
looking
right?
around. I hear the guy go, "Yeah, golf course." I'm like, "We're at the golf course," and he goes, "No, we just had to reroute, sir. Hold on." And I'm like, "No
kitchen?
shit!" I'm like, "Can you get me there, please? I want to get this over with."
Is
This
the
Seven
country
Rivers
kitchen?
Hospital?
And like it was
No,
almost,
this is Patrick.
it was like either a 45-minute ride each way too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So I'm like, at 45 minutes, I'm fucking doing this shit. Then we're sorry, wrong place. You don't want to golf today, do you?
So
On today's
car
episode,
shit.
how fucked up is fucked
Yeah.
up.
So on car shit, we have a lot.
You know, before we kind of get into that, though, it did bring up something we were talking about earlier. It kind of has me a little bit wanting to rant a little bit.
On how the fuck are we together for 4 years? and
The
we
lack
haven't
of
killed each other?
colors. The lack of colors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Automotive
So the new
colors.
Z is
Automotive
dropping.
colors.
So you see, have you seen the new Z?
Yeah.
Have you been on the configurator for the new Z?
Yeah.
It's shit.
did. No, I went and did it.
It's
Yeah.
shit.
Silver,
Yeah, you got-
silver, white.
You probably
silver,
got
silver,
three
black.
options of silver, 2 options of white, 1 option of black.
Three
and
options
then-
of gray.
You have a red. You have a bright red with black. The is a whatever the fuck it is, yellow with black, and the blue with black.
Blue.
The only option you can get on the interior is if you get the blue car, you can get blue trim on the interior.
No,
Not even
no.
blue interior, blue trim.
No, it
And
looks sweet though.
It does look sweet, but
does.
and then the only wheels that are on the car,
you
is
get the 18s or the 19s.
the
depending on if you get
18-inch
the
on
performance or not.
on the base car, and then the performance car gets the
The
19-inch
19s.
rays, which are nice
There
monoblock Ford
really
wheels.
are, yeah.
But that's the thing too.
But
Is
they're
you,
just
you
all-
have 2 packages
Yeah, but they're just all black.
and nothing
And
else.
there's like
Yeah. No.
there's no colors.
I've watched a lot of stuff about the new Z this week, and
I think the car's
Hey,
freaking
by
rad.
the way,
I think
it
it's
looks
my-
really good on drag radials.
oh yeah, my favorite one's the blue with the blue interior. To be honest.
Yeah. Here's the
That
thing.
looks-
Here's the
Blue
thing though.
accent interior. It's
The
not
one-
what it's not like the GTOs, like Vito's GTO, where it's blue with fucking blue interior.
It's got a lot of blue though.
Not that much.
But the thing that I liked the most was the orange concept car that was at Tokyo Auto Salon
Oh, it's getting so much
that
better.
had
That we're not
that
gonna
had
get.
the different front bumper
Yeah.
that had the bar through the middle of the grill
I
opening.
like that bar.
Apparently, they're going to be making that an option. I think.
I hope so, because that's way nicer
Because I've
than
been
just the
seeing a
giant.
lot more things with that, and I
Because-
believe they're going to.
Oh,
yes,
Jen?
Yes.
Have you gone back in yet?
Yeah.
Gone back.
I just
in.
went back in, and as
Oh.
it's warming up, it's getting so much better.
Oh my,
It's more fragrant.
it is.
Yeah.
How?
It's getting better.
It is getting better.
It's
Oh,
a-
sorry.
It's like a goth girl that's really happy. It just
So
doesn't make
he said
sense.
the beer story
Yes!
he has will make this beer
You're so
taste way
dark
better.
yet so light,
Then
so light
ruh-roh,
inside.
Wow. Then you tried to get directly to the doctor.
At the golf course. Because
Maybe that's what they were doing. Okay,
the doctor
thank you.
playing golf.
Thank you. That makes
Yeah.
me feel a
The
lot
doctor
better.
was playing golf. They were taking you to the doctor.
That's
that
fair.
you were supposed to get out and go, "Hi, Dr. Nick." Oh, hi.
Oh, you're my 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oops.
Hold my
Let me-
martini.
Let me finish this putt out, and I'll come check on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, color options they have gone the way of the dodo at this point.
Options, in general.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Chris was saying
everything's
earlier.
a fucking package.
The heyday of the car enthusiasts, when car enthusiasts actually got to pick their cars,
It
you
ended
could
by
go
the
in and
90s.
option your car how you wanted. I want power locks, but not power windows. I want a bench seat with a console shifter. I
Yeah.
want all these weird options to be slammed together into
Yeah.
this car, and the factory would build it.
So the
Not anymore.
the
It's a
mid
fucking
to
assembly line now.
mid to
There
late
were assembly lines back then.
Yeah, mid
Well,
to
I mean,
late
it's more
90s was the end
monetized,
of that
I guess. I don't
because
know.
in the early mid to late 90s you could still option out a lot of cars. Once
Well,
it
the
started
98
getting
Mustang GT that I had, it
Yeah.
had every option for a premium car except the Mach 460
Yeah.
audio. It had premium sound, but not the Mach 460. But it had every other option for a premium car.
which was a tick that you had to fucking
Yeah.
tick off for that. But it's one of those like, yeah, no, that's a thing that is
You get this
missed.
package. or
You know,
this
nowadays it's you've
You
got
want leather, you
a
have
few
to spend
levels.
$4,000 on the technology package.
You want a
and it's like-
manual? Too bad. You have to get a base model.
right.
You can't
Yeah.
get any of the technology. You got to get a base model if you want a manual. Sorry,
and it's like,
that's
what?
ridiculous. And,
I want the 10 speaker USB Bluetooth sound. Oh, you have to get the sunroof and the other blah 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 blah.
You have to
Right.
get the sunroof, you have to get the leather, you
Hey,
gotta
this
get
One
mark
option
up
that I
and-
want is behind a $4,000 paywall.
yeah.
right.
Where it's only it literally listed as a $500 option, but I have to get all that for that.
Have you guys spotted a new Integra yet?
Not yet.
No.
I
I
saw
haven't.
one. I saw a black one. I think it was Wednesday I saw it. I thought it was a Civic. It looks literally the same.
Well, it is.
I know, but like even the bumper styling, the grille styling, it's the same grille as the Honda has, except the middle is more round and it has the Acura emblem. The wheels were even the same as the Civic came with.
Yeah.
So they pulled the same trick that Dodge pulled with the Alpha little SUV.
Yeah, the new Dodge Hornet.
You mean the new Dodge Alfa Romeo?
So
Yeah. Brother-in-law went to Pontiac to order a new
Grand Am to get wheels, and he had to get. Oh yeah, he had to get the T-tops just to get the wheels. That's exactly that's how everything is now.
So
That's dumb as shit.
so it's one of those the new Dodge Hornet.
Hey, not for nothing, I like how it looks.
It looks good because the Alpha SUV looks good.
Yeah, they're not bad looking.
That's where I combat you. I think the fucking Stelvio is
not-
ugly.
It's not.
not
You're
still-
entitled to
Stelvio.
your wrong opinion.
Sorry,
That's
not
fine.
that.
It's an Alpha. It's beautiful.
I tell you, yeah, I
No,
tell you,
no, I know where you're going with this.
I don't like the way they look.
The fascia on the Dodge looks better than the Alpha.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
But
that's what it is. The
besides-
fascia, yeah,
But
it's
besides that,
the rest is the
the
same.
grill area is the only thing different. The fog lights, the fenders, the hood, the doors, you can literally swap the doors over. Even the hatch is exactly the same, except it says Dodge instead.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
and did you like the build up there? They were like, "Oh, guys, here's the Hornet. Oh, look, we're doing a GLH. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
look. Oh
And
yeah.
it's literally
Here's the
like-
electric charger."
Speaking of,
Speaking of,
But that's what they did, though.
Speaker-
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
No, you're not
That's how
wrong.
their presentation was.
Speaking of that, I think at this point the room is divided. I really think it's me and Chris on one side and you and Dan on the other.
Oh no, I honestly, I actually,
Okay, so I
I-
think it's me, Chris, and Dan against Brian.
so I am the last of the Mohicans. here.
I think
Well,
you are.
and here, Brian, let me talk my side. So
You might be different there.
I like the styling, to be honest.
Oh, styling's amazing.
I love how it looks. I love the big body coupe. I honestly like the sound thing. To be 100% honest, I really do, because that's an effort.
I was gonna
It's
say,
like
that's
an
the-
A-
that's the point
That's an
that
A.
Brian-
That's an A for effort kind of thing. But it was one of those, and you know, you guys know I'm one of the least people about like history, heritage, names, and all that shit. But they fucking threw the like I'm good with SRT, Banshee. Then they threw Daytona on there, and that kind of pulled it way back for me. And then the fact too that like I get you're doing your partnership with Stellantis and everything, but
No, they're part of Stellantis.
They are.
no, and I understand that.
The
But
erection lasts 4 hours or more.
it's,
Ask your doctor if Stellantis is right for you.
right?
and that's where it came
If
to
you have
me.
an erection
It's-
lasting more than 4
it's
hours,
another
please
Ram.
seek your physician immediately.
It's not a Dodge anymore. It's a Ram. It's a Ram. It's a Stellantis Charger. It's not a Dodge. It's almost like we're sinking and attempting to scoop the water out. And come help me, please. I need more friends to come help me scoop the water out.
See,
And-
I'm at the point where of what Chris is about to say because I know exactly what he's about to say and I fully agree with him on this.
Watch him say something you had no idea
Right.
was about to come out of
No,
his
I know.
the fucking curveball.
Here's
No,
here's
I
my
know
thing
exactly
about
what
it.
he's about to say.
I'm genuinely excited over this car. I love everything about it. It looks beautiful. There's a flux capacitor on the dash.
There is.
That was rad.
And literally, I know it's
I'm
supposed to be
excited
the
for it too, to be
Stellantis logo,
honest,
but
but-
there's a flux capacitor on the dash.
Well, it might not be the
And
Stellantis logo.
it's
That's
eight-
actually
That-
that triangle is
it-
actually an old school '60s Chrysler in
They,
Dodge.
they did it
emblem.
from 62 to
I
74.
stand behind what I said, where it's a flux capacitor, and I reject any other realities and
Oh,
substitute
when it's-
that one.
I'm on with you.
When it's
I'm
Okay.
on
when it's
with you.
bright red and illuminated in the dash, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a flux
If they
capacitor.
put little little tracing lights going through it. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
But
the
I'm pretty
styling-
sure they'll get sued for copyright.
okay,
infringement
the
at that point.
styling of the car is
It looks
amazing.
so
It looks so
good.
good.
I
The
love
big old
that,
Here's the
that front wing on it.
The
Here's-
hood?
No.
Everything.
Here's the super important thing about that car. It's 800 volts of power,
Yeah.
which is, once again, Dodge just
Doing a line of coke.
500 volts. We don't need 500 volts. We'll put 800 volts in it. We'll make it way faster.
That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
exactly
Oh,
what
hold on.
Jack said when I
Hold on,
talked to him
hold
about it.
Hold on. 400 volts can be just as fast as an 800 volt system. It's amps, how fast the battery can discharge,
I
and the
understand all that.
controllers, and all of
But
that.
it's
sort of thing.
Dodge going, voltage,
But
that's
really,
the number. We'll put that out
The
there.
800 volt systems can charge faster
Right.
than a 400 volt system. They run cooler, they run more efficient. You can run smaller wires through the car to do it, which means that you shed a little bit of the weight out of the car.
You can use a lot more air cooling than water cooling, and I think they kind of benefit off that. And that kind of is what hit the EV head people
Right.
So
because they
But
saw
that
that.
car
they're like,
is going to be the fastest EV. You know it is.
oh,
it is.
It will.
So,
It has to be. It's Dodge.
my favorite thing about it is the fact with the transmission, and I know me and you have gone back and
same. No, that's a
Genesis?
Genesis. Yeah.
gone back and forth
Give
about
it a
this.
beer.
It is, from what I have read and everything like that, it says it is actually a. Oh god, that's an automatic too. Anyway, sorry.
So they're going to be considered
Sorry.
e-muscle cars. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'd be okay with that class.
Dude, you're ripping an automatic. Fuck off, I can drive a manual.
Exactly.
Coming from the one-legged guy, especially with the left leg, that's the multiplier right there.
Yeah.
But I agree though, and I think there'll probably be their own separate class of e-muscle cars, and I'm okay with that.
But yeah, I'm okay with it. And my favorite thing about what they were saying about the car was, it is actually gonna have a transmission with shift points and that. And it doesn't seem like Brian was saying that it might be, like a programming and all that, like trying to hit torque at different
Like what
areas.
Nissan does with the
But
CVT
no,
shit.
like from what I'm understanding and what me and Chris were talking about, like before the show started, it seems like it's going to be a multiple ratio actual geared transmission.
Which if they do that, that's awesome, and that's perfectly, like I was saying, that's perfectly
Where if
feasible
you
to
see the
fucking
interior,
do.
it actually has a fucking.
You can
it's
put a
fucking
manual
shifter.
transmission on a Briggs and Stratton engine, like
As it got closer
So does
to
the
room
F-150
temperature,
Lightning.
the chocolate came out.
I
yeah.
know, but
F-
just the
F-
fact, like it's not a little,
The
dial or
F-150
stock.
Lightning has the same shifter that the gas F-150s have.
Holy shnikes, boys!
The last one, the last sip there,
The chocolate comes out
Yeah.
right at the end.
Oh my gosh!
As it warmed up to room temperature, it got more chocolate flavor,
Wowzer!
and the roast went down.
Mhm.
That charred flavor in the beginning.
It was like a bitter
Calmed down.
roast, really.
Yeah.
But and it's. Thank you, Steven, for telling us to get it to room temperature.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it is getting better and better.
How?
I know, it's weird and
fucking
weird.
Magic.
It's engine oil. It's got to heat up to work.
Yep. Makes
Dan
sense.
broke the fucking mold, man.
According to a press release, a multi-speed, quote, transmission with an electromechanical shifting experience that it would seem apes an ICE car's manual gearbox. Dodge calls the system erupt, which makes my stomach want to erupt.
And it's erupt.
Yeah.
But okay, it's going to be a
So what
automatically
So,
shifted.
all
manual
right.
transmission.
Here's what.
Okay,
it is.
so
let's,
the
let's,
EV, in effect, has to offer an experience similar to Dodge muscle car that, quote, kicks you in the backside at every shift point, end quote. As most mechanical engineers know, electric cars don't need gear ratios to keep motors in their most effective RPM
Phone's
range.
here.
Where's it going with this?
What's the
I
name
hate
of it?
fucking ads.
Here's what it is then. Let's boil this down to brass tacks.
You and I are on the same pace right now.
It's an ICVT transmission, is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's a CVT with shift points, like
Yeah.
the other ICVTs we know.
And I bet you, like, and actually, you know what? Now that we all said this, it makes sense. Because if you watch the videos of it revving up, it's like a manual moving. So it replicates the stop, rev, go, like a, okay. That's still kind of cool, though. That could work.
Well, no, it's just an ICVT.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. So it's a CVT trans with programmed in change points. So that it gives you because that's what they mean with the electromechanical
Yeah.
changing experience.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Going on?
How's it going, Jason?
Properly attired and everything.
I know.
Let's squeeze in, get him a seat.
Hey, I figured if I'm gonna stop by, I better represent, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You brought a peanut butter milk stout.
I don't know. I figured you guys would try just about everything.
I think we've had that.
Have we had that? I know.
I wanted to try it, so I figured if you guys have,
So I
you
guess.
have it.
I'll
Great.
definitely sip on one.
So I guess we're doing 3. Okay. Dude, this one will blow your fucking mind.
Here we go. Last little sip if you want.
There's more in. If you want one,
Just
you can
blow
totally
your
try
brain
it.
cells.
Here, hold on.
Okay, here's the thing.
Get him one.
Well, no, I got the.
This
rest of
thing
your-
is so dark in the glass, light does not pass through it.
Wow.
What you see,
Engine oil.
Old
And-
engine oil.
You know what?
what you see in the glass, and then what your taste buds say to your brain will confuse you.
So it's cold, but we poured it out into it.
Engine oil. You know what's funny? I was just up at ABC Liquor and I was looking for a automotive themed beverage.
I had to go down this. We had to go down the spring.
Yeah,
Hill for that.
we did a field trip to Beer Frog.
Oh, there you
yesterday.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought.
Well, here, let me get your shit so you don't have to like
Oh,
sit there
okay.
holding.
Yeah, what did?
Yeah.
How many? You got? I got 2. You got 3, and he got a mini keg.
I got a mini keg
Mini keg.
of Oktoberfest.
Mike.
Oh, there
German,
you go.
like real German.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We don't have any of these left, right?
No,
No.
we're out. We're out.
Um,
We need it. That's what I've been trying to get with you about.
No,
with your
I know,
friend.
I know.
'cause we
Um,
we're out of stickers and we're out of shirts.
Old Schools wants to buy one, so
Yeah, we're out of
Did I
shirts.
Yeah,
spill
we
engine
gotta
oil
make-
on
we
it?
gotta make
And
more-
I'll have-
we gotta
might
get
have to
more
get a new
made.
one. No,
and we'll shoot you a link for sure.
Mine was dirty, so I had to wear the old school.
Yeah, that was
There
the
you go.
old.
That's the OG.
That's the
one.
This is
OG
the
right
OG
there.
shirt.
Yeah, before we
See,
had
in honor of your 100th coming up, I was looking to see. I saw that James May is selling a new gin.
Oh,
Really?
Can we get it
Yes,
stateside?
yes.
I think so. On his website, it says for U.S. There is a U.S. link.
yeah, but you have
So,
to order
like
it. And you
special
gotta,
order.
yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's like
pay
already
shipping.
first round is already sold
Yeah.
out and stuff like that. So it's called James.
Because
Gin.
they also Jeremy Clarkson had a thing with the his farm, and that to where he had beer, and yeah, it was like $50 just to ship a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, your $30
Yeah.
mini keg is sounding like an absolute fucking bargain.
it was.
And not to
It
mention,
was.
it was freaking delicious.
12
Yeah.
pints for $30. I mean, come on.
Where
5
did you get
liters.
that at?
Beer
Beer
Frog?
Frog.
5 liters, 1.32 gallons.
Yep.
And it's like
Thumbs up.
it's a decorated keg too. It's not just like a
Nice.
bare keg.
And it's
It looks
so
like
good.
one of their beer
Yeah,
cans.
what the guy behind the counter said that every year when it comes out, each keg has a different design on it every year.
That's awesome. I have to get a cake for my wedding in November, so maybe I'll have to run
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
what's
there.
the dress code for that anyway?
It's a public place. There's going to be people there. Half of it's going to be open to the public, so anybody can just drop in, but they just won't get food because only invitation people get food.
Ah.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah, mine came in the mail yesterday.
It's awesome. Yes. We've got so many friends and family. We're just like we had a cutoff line, and we're like, there's neighbors we didn't invite that we know for years, and I'm just like, it's like, where do you stop?
Yeah.
It was like, yep. But
Yeah.
What
What'd you
do you
think?
think?
it's good. I had a total different expectation when I sipped it.
That's what we've all said.
We all looked at it with
Here's
this
the
is going to
thing.
be harsh.
Let it sit there for about 10 minutes and let the temperature come up a little bit.
The chocolate starts to come out of it.
Yes.
It's
See.
literally so far, every sip that I've had has been just slightly different.
Interesting. Because it had a little bit sweeter taste than I expected it.
Mhm.
At the first, I expected a little bit more
Bitter.
bitter, but
And
it
it's
had
smooth.
a little bit, but it is smooth. Yeah,
Once,
it's
smooth.
once
It's
it,
ridiculous
once it
smooth.
warms up.
Once it warms up, it's like it's not too overly sweet. The sweetness kind of balances out, and it gets
Yeah.
so good. We were all the same way. Really
This
taken
might-
aback by that.
I am also super excited for this.
Harvey Stone.
Blonde ale with pineapple, coconut,
Oh my
mango,
God.
peach, and guava.
Me
And
too. That's right up my alley. It's like a juicy IPA without the IPA.
Speaking of that, I wasn't here when you guys did it because I was out with the broken arm thing.
There it is.
But the Heavy Seas Tropicana.
7.2% full IPA. Brian agreed with it.
Full tropical cannon is what it was.
Well, it was one of those. Yeah, we got one for you.
Oh, awesome.
It was one of those to where there was no no IPA taste to it. It was just
I got a little
on-
bit of a pineapple hit, and that was it.
But it was
And
like
everything
full
else-
on
and
like
full of-
mandarin. It was like you were drinking mandarin orange juice.
Let's call it 911.
Yeah, don't call
So
it.
this is another one that came from our.
It's definitely blonde.
I'm liking
Definitely
that.
blonde.
I'm liking that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do I need to stop the pour, swirl the can, and pour
There's
it in?
coconut floaties in here. I'm pretty sure
I
those
didn't
look
get
like
anything.
coconut slivers. They're hard to see. They're little slivers. I think that might be coconuts, like hair slivers.
Well, you got 1, 2, 3,
You got another
4,
glass?
5 different
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to choose from that might
Hang
be
on,
floating in
I gotta
there.
get you a glass. We gotta get you into the doing this properly.
Well, yeah, it could be
This guy
pineapple
worked
too.
here,
It's like
so-
thready looking. It almost looks like little hairs. That might be pineapple,
And
actually.
it's hazy, slightly.
Little haze. I'm excited.
Not
this
much of a
looks
head,
delicious.
so I'm not feeling.
Oh, we're hanging on for dear
Fucking
life.
beautiful, dude.
What?
Fucking beautiful, Mike.
Oh,
Look at that shit.
Brian drove a stick shift car, and I did that. Multiple. Sorry.
I drove two shifts. Two. His car's next.
This looks good.
Okay, so this is
It's an eruption of everything.
So we went back and forth on whether we were gonna get this or not, if we were gonna get something else, and I think it just came down to me and Chris going, "Someone buy this." I don't
and
know
I
who's
just
gonna
looked at it.
buy
I was like,
Someone
you know
buy
what?
this.
I was looking for a red, but the reds that they had were reds that we've had before, so
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to get that. So I was like,
And
you know
this
what?
seemed awesome without the IPA.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going in. So this is Distilled Brewery's Hawaii 5 Ale. Blonde ale with pineapple, coconut, mango, peach, and guava. Fruity, juicy, tropical.
Smells good.
let's see what they did there.
And that's the answer to your question, Steve.
And anyway,
the
this
beer.
comes from Normal, Illinois.
When that warms up,
Oh, it
Our
so-
fruity, juicy blonde ale
It hazes
will
out.
quickly transport your
Nice
palate
Hawaiian
with a
ale
taste
from
of
Illinois.
paradise.
yeah.
Tropical flavors of pineapple, coconut, mango, peach, and guava are balanced by smooth maltiness. One sip and you'll be singing the song of the
Hey,
islands.
Brian, check out
Aloha.
after it settles how
Aloha.
much hazier it's gotten.
Oh,
So as Jason said, nothing says Hawaii like
beer
landlocked.
from Illinois.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, it's there and gone. There and gone.
Look at that
Coconut.
sour hit.
Dude,
Sour coconut. Guava. No, sour guava.
But it's a good
Coconut,
It's,
no.
a, good
Going.
ty-
Tartness
it's,
to
it's a good type of
Oh,
sour,
pineapple on the end.
I think I've got two words to describe this. And if you're a fan of really quirky movies, you might catch this one.
Yeah. Oh God, what am I going to know?
Boat drinks.
Yes.
Things to do in Denver when you're dead.
Yep. Yep.
That's what this
I
is.
knew exactly when you said. Yep. Dude, this is
I feel like there was engineering put behind this.
no.
No,
I understand. I
Like,
somebody
seriously.
understand.
Somebody put a
Egypt.
lot of thought into this. I wonder how many
You know,
revisions they went
pineapple
through.
on the end,
You
like,
know
to
how
get
I
that?
know this is a, like you said, an engineer thing? Because it's from somewhere in Illinois.
Well, it's from Normal, Illinois. They
And
got
it's
perfectly
one of
normal
those,
there.
like, they had a picture. What is Hawaii like? This.
Here's
Like,
the
if you
thing.
tell anybody who is landlocked, what is a beach like? This.
Listen, I'm from the Midwest.
Now there's no floaties
and
in this one,
yes,
Steve.
yes,
we
if
thought,
you-
we thought there was, but
If
there's
you
no
asked
floaties.
me before I moved to Florida what the beach was like, this is
This.
what I would describe.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I want to know how many revisions they went through before they arrived at this.
It's a good question.
'Cause you get
No,
coconut, pineapple.
Your initial sip, you get the mango on your initial sip.
I get the coconut right off the bat.
Well, see, I get mango, then coconut, and then it follows up with a bunch
You
of
have a diesel, we
Sorry about your
juice
penis.
bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the pineapple finish, like,
yeah, the pineapple is definitely a finish,
That's on
and
point, man.
peach just is kind of there.
No, for me, it's the peach right
Really?
up front. The peach is overtaking everything. I get peach, a little bit of guava, pineapple, finished.
No, I'm getting like coconut, mango, guava, like right off the hit, and then everything else is just
No,
sort of
there's
fades.
the coconut.
It
But
just fades
see-
back, and everything else comes.
But that's a
The
great thing
coconut's
about
on the
this
aftertaste
is
for me.
all
I was
four
gonna
of
say,
us-
you know what?
All four of us are getting different interpretations.
Yes.
Where are you at?
Well,
The thing is, I took a swig of the
Uh-uh.
engine oil right before, so everything in there
Gone.
mellowed
Yeah,
out.
mellowed out.
Like it's
Yeah.
smooth. There was nothing.
If-
The bitterness was kind of gone.
hey,
Everything
wait,
was-
Mike, wait. Brian, and even Jason, stick the tip of your tongue up, hit it on the tip of your tongue, let it sit in your mouth for a second, then go down. I get what Chris is going at now. I can taste the flow right there. Literally,
Oh, yeah.
tip of your
There it
tongue,
is. There it is.
let it sit, and then come
Yep.
down.
Chris is right.
You get fucking mango, peach,
still
right
get-
on the tip.
Peach,
Peach.
it's bam, peach,
Yep.
little mango, little guava.
Yep.
Coconut.
And then the coconut
and
hangs out for a
pineapple.
while.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still getting the
And then there's the
coconut kind of. I'm still getting a little bit of coconut kind of everywhere on me.
Yeah,
But
you get
yeah, no, Chris,
the
you're right,
bromine
Chris.
burn
Yep.
or
Yeah.
brolamide or whatever it is. Brolamide.
Yeah.
Bromine will kill you.
Yeah. The brolamide burn right there at the end where
Yeah,
it's like
no,
that
the-
tingle
the-
from the pineapple.
The finish, the absolute finish when you're talking and all that is just full on coconut.
Oh,
like,
man.
and- yeah.
That's a good beer. Look at that.
This is so
Like I said,
good.
engineered. That's
That's
impressive.
two for the night, guys.
That's impressive.
But
of how
so
much
far, so
flavor is
good.
packed
my,
into that.
my thing is I can't wait until other episodes because the amount of wonderful shit we got yesterday.
Well-
like,
We got stuff that we hope is wonderful.
well, from the looks of it, like,
Yeah,
This-
everything we
No,
we looked
no,
You
at.
can't strike out as many times as I have.
No.
So
Dan, this
I think
one
that's right.
right
I
here
think
was,
I brought a couple of bombs.
I think
No,
I've outdone
Brian,
everyone though.
you
I've got
have.
like 4. I think.
You have.
this,
What, you guys
this
don't
one.
keep track of winners and bombs?
Oh no, we don't.
Well,
well,
Hey.
No, well,
so
bombs,
there's-
bombs
alright,
are
hold on.
So the
I
list-
brought so many beers that they can't finish, and they have to pour them out, which is bad.
Well, there was
So,
one in
at least
particular
three.
that I literally took one sip of and then went, nope,
All
and
of us
poured it
did.
out on my own
All of
garage.
us
but I had to be that guy to get that
Michelob
beer. I
Ultra
just had to do it.
Organic.
See, I thought for your 100th anniversary show that you would you'd have your winner's illusion and you would have a montage of burps from him.
See, told you. Now
We were
now the
talking
thing is,
about
so
that.
here's-
I'm going to
so-
try to make that happen.
So Jason, so our list, we've got our list going, and that's how we keep track of what we've done. 'Cause
Now up to 188.
we're now to the point where, when we go to look for beers,
We have to go out of county to get beers.
we go out of county, and no matter where we are, whether we're Beer Frog, whether we're at that place over near Bellevue, whether we go to Ocala, whether we go to Gainesville, or whether we go right here to ABC,
When we walk in there, we
pop
pull
up our
list.
phone, bring up the Google Docs that we have going, and open up the list, because sometimes you go into a metal building, you can't get internet. So
So
you,
you
we
open
bring
it
up our list.
beforehand.
And there's been I don't know how it is for you guys,
What?
but there's been many times where I've seen something on the shelf. I'm like, that one looks pretty good.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess
Well-
that one was pretty good.
and you got to watch it too because they changed their packaging.
And
And
yeah,
that's the thing.
and then
with
you're like,
the-
oh, look at that! It looks new and everything.
Well,
and you look and like,
yeah,
oh, we did
real,
that
real
already.
slow. Real
81
slow.
Bay, real slow red ale.
Imperial Sunshine. They
Which-
changed
Well,
their
yeah,
packaging.
but
They're
no,
completely
real
different
slow.
now.
We,
Yeah, the
we
81
saw it
Bay real
yesterday.
slow was really is a fantastic red ale.
Brand new packaging. We're
They
like, oh,
changed
look
the
at
artwork
that.
on it.
Episode 13,
Yeah, I was 14.
14.
Yeah, we changed the artwork. They
familiar.
kept, yeah, because like I said, as soon as we saw the name, it was like, no, wait a minute, we've had that one, but the artwork was different.
Yeah, and we pulled it up. Episode 14 is what it was, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, they completely changed the thing.
So
that's when
so
we
the
got
beer
the
list,
other
we
one.
didn't start keeping track of a list like right off the bat because we honestly didn't think we'd be doing this as long as we have.
Shit, I didn't think we were gonna be doing this for like
Hey,
3 months,
um,
and now we're 4 years in.
Steven said in Pinellas County to try Total Wine, Lucan's, and B92. Must be some 3 spots for us to hit up. Well, I know Total
I
Wine.
usually hit the Total Wine in Gainesville when I go up for doctor's
And
appointments.
Total
but-
Wine's usually good, but Lucan's and B92?
Well, I know. I
Check it
normally have AJ because AJ's down in Dunedin towards them, and AJ normally is on like spot and will send me like, hey, have you had this? Have you had that? And like he was one that sent me the Stone Cold one, and then I ended up finding a Beer Frog last Sunday and bought every single fucking one out of Beer Frog.
I just remembered October. Is there any spooky things going
Yes.
on other than Halloween?
Well, me and Spring are on vacation.
From this, though, from us.
No, not from us.
Okay, because I haven't been told a date, but October for Cop. Confirmed, just don't know an exact
Hopefully
date
it's
yet.
earlier. Hold on. It will be shit.
He's supposed to be letting me know by
Trying to
next
see if I can
Friday.
Find that.
So
I'm gonna say,
82.
I believe it's the weekend of the 21st,
That's the jar.
23rd is
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Did you
when
got
I'll be away. Yeah.
That is kind of
We'll
cool.
be away the
Okay.
20th to, we'll come home on the 24th.
And the
so.
first Saturday in October during the day, we're going to be doing our car show
Yeah.
at the Ford dealership.
Car show at the Ford
Okay.
dealer, and I figured
Because
we'll be
it's
there with that.
it's going to be an open night, but we're going to have our own private place.
So,
To do it,
if it can be at
so-
the beginning of the month, that would be amazing. If
All right,
that
I'll-
is able to work out.
I'll see what he says, and if not, I can reschedule. But we have a date. He's got so much stuff upcoming and everything. So, but yeah, we have a date. It's going to be an open night though. But like I said, he's going to give us a spot where no one
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
We're probably going to sit right next to the brew tanks. Actually,
Okay, so
have our own spot there.
So
Could've been
the
better.
first time I ever went into a Total Wine and beer was when we went to Ford's Garage, and this is way before we ever started this. This was even on the tip of our tongues, even on the radar. It wasn't even an idea. We walked into Total Wine,
Me and you.
sitting on the shelf right next to each other
Because that's when I found the
Was-
Megadeth one.
was Peg Leg and Dwarf Invasion.
And we looked at each other and like,
This is
We're
there's
not-
no fucking way. But so
Well,
we,
This
we-
is a self-writing
So
joke.
anyway, so we didn't get them, and then we started doing this, and it's like, okay, dude, we got to find those, and
we were able to find a peg leg that one time. We did it on the 20th
you
episode.
found it.
Yes.
You were able to find the peg leg, but then I started looking up Dwarf Invasion, and it was not a beer, it was a mead,
And they only did it that one time.
so one and done.
yeah.
Damn it!
No,
Well-
no, we did peg leg on our 20th epised.
It's a very
Oh,
I was telling him. He said what, where, and I said a local
The very
brewery we haven't featured,
short
and he said
invasion.
So
Huh?
It's a very short invasion.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
very,
it was literally called Dwarf Invasion,
yeah, if
and
we-
right next
It
to it
was a very
peg
short
leg.
period of time
Yes,
that it was
so
up for.
if-
and
if
it
we
didn't
can
have a lot
find-
of reach.
a toasted peg leg beer, that would be perfect.
Oh, it would be perfect.
Huh.
Toasted.
Old School
October
Garage is coming to our Ford show on the 1st. Hey, cool, man. Find me. If we don't see you beforehand,
I
find
was
me.
gonna say,
He's
no, we
not
have
hard
to-
to find. He only has one leg.
No, we
I'll-
have to see him beforehand because we have to go to his house and check out his car.
Oh, I'm always up for a field trip.
Yeah, we have to go out.
Speaking of
We
field
organize
trips,
that.
you guys saw the one that I mentioned in the in our group messaging thing going on
Yeah.
that I think would be a good
I
idea.
was gonna say
because-
Dan missed the last field trip.
I've,
Yesterday.
yeah, well,
So it is a brewery that we have had here before. We've had their beers before.
And me and Chris have been there before.
Yeah, you guys have been up there. I have not been up there.
You haven't been?
Oh no, you and Sabrina went
Me,
up there.
Sabrina, and I think.
Yeah.
that's what the group chat looks like. It's anytime I'm at work, it saves the message, but it doesn't download it.
There's
So
got to be a setting in there to just automatically download.
because I try to keep up throughout the day, hitting it, then everything comes in like fucked up orders and everything. And
I'll look at that later. There's got to be some way to tell that to just automatically download or something like that, unless it's thinking you're roaming or some shit.
well, I don't. That's the thing is that at work I don't have signal.
Can
I don't have
you
to
log on to the
work
Wi-Fi?
either.
It's not the Wi-Fi doesn't affect like without Wi-Fi. It's the building.
Wow.
T-Mobile,
Yeah.
no signal.
I get that when I get that with Verizon over here in Inverness. If I go inside of a lot of places, I don't have shit.
Yeah.
Well, and
But if
you know,
I'm connected to a Wi-Fi, I still get messages, which is weird.
well, it's surprising
What the
because
fuck was
like I know slightly quickly off, but like usually when I come here, I listen to Pandora. I lose when I hit like the second stop sign on
Yeah.
a Popka. It stops. I was actually able to drive all the way here today listening to Pandora, and it didn't stop at all. And I was like, "Whoa!" Must be
Interesting.
like the stars are aligned right or something, or the
Yeah.
satellite's in the right position. I guess I don't know. Anyway,
That's good.
Yeah.
I know.
is
this
that not amazing? Seriously though,
That's a good summer. I mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
It is so
my
refreshing.
building at work
And-
such too. It's an
and-
all-metal building. It used to be a bar.
Oh yeah, so Old School works at the new Napa. They are also hiring for a full-time
So
parts person.
did they build the Napa where High Octane was?
They
Well,
built Napa inside of.
yeah, they
where
used the old
High
building.
Octane was.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a mega Napa.
It
like they
is.
actually,
I,
be
I still
honest, they
haven't.
have
I
a-
still haven't gone over there because I know that traveling on that road is just
No,
a
it's
fucking
horrible.
nightmare.
I've ordered stuff from there from where we work, but
So
I
Steve,
haven't
you'll
been there,
appreciate this. I used to work next door to that at Proline Boats before I got hurt.
which that's what's now that freaking bin spot place, which that place is neat too.
A what?
It's called the bin spot. They do like wholesale auctions. You can find literally anything from a shelf to car parts. brand new in the boxes. They have like
So it's like an auction, but big lots.
they have troughs with boxes. You pick through, root through. Everything's a set price each day. They have like a
That place is jamming on Saturdays.
Saturdays is when they get their shipments. It's like $8 for anything you get. Literally, you can get a box that has a brand new like 4K DVD player in it for $8.
So do you go and like bid it, or you just go in and like pick up
No,
a box
no,
and
you
buy it?
you need to dedicate. Make sure if it's summer, you're ready to sweat. You need to dedicate an hour or two to dig through. It's literally troughs with just packages.
But you basically just grab a box, root through it. If you see
Yeah.
something you like, you pay $8, you get the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like an auction. It's
I'm
just
there.
No, that's it. That's it.
It's
And
just-
they're open they're open Saturday to Monday, I believe. I bought so much stuff: computer parts, 1 terabyte hard drives, gaming headsets, Lodge cast iron cookware, shelving, LED lights,
Going on
Wagner brake pads, toys for kids, paper towels, all kinds of stuff.
so. This is a box sitting in a trough, and it's $8 regardless of what's in it.
yeah.
Awesome.
I'm there.
And like I said, like even car parts, and that's all you do is like you see a set of brake pads, you just go on Google and type in the part number, and it fits your car. You get a friggin' 60. Like they had the Wagner OEXs; those are like $70 to $80 for those pads.
And even if it's not for your car, you buy them and throw them on
and
eBay.
if you hit it Sunday, they're drained out. But Sunday is $4. I went there, I got freaking like just a shopping cart full of stuff for $40. I got all kinds of stuff. And
How
just,
much
like,
of that stuff ended up on eBay?
Nothing. No, I've utilized everything I've actually bought from there, believe it or not. And you can find like just the most model cars, Hot Wheel, like it's literally anything you can think of other than like cold things like food
Yeah.
will be there.
Interesting.
I'm there.
Just saying.
Chris is in.
I'm so in.
I
They had one up in Savannah that I wanted to go to, and I could never make it.
Dude, it's cool. It's really cool because like I said, if you dedicate some time and sit there, you can find tools and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Steve
For
says
dirt cheap.
it's like Amazon returns or
A lot
Yeah,
of
they
yeah,
buy pallets from
it's-
Amazon.
Yeah,
for
you'll
returns.
see a lot of Amazon boxes with like shipping labels ripped off, or brand new stuff, or stuff that's like out of the package, or the package is messed up, or something like that, and just tons of different things. It really is a cool place, though. Like you can find all kinds of crazy stuff.
So, before we go into bringing trailer, it's been 4 years.
92 episodes.
4 years. This is
188
90
beers.
92nd episode. 188 beers. Probably 300 plus hours of content on YouTube.
We need to take a compilation of my
Happy
Omega
fourth
Drive.
birthday.
Yeah.
Like, TikTok, freaking Facebook too.
Between all that,
Birthday.
like, I'm not the only one that was thinking, like, I did not think we were even going to hit a year. Like, I figured, it would have fizzled out all that. But this has been 4 years of 3 idiots and a one-legged man, who is also an idiot. But I can't,
He just classified you separate from us. That was racist.
That is. What, were you trying to go all separate on each separate but equal for me?
Damn.
yeah. So,
You're
okay.
segregated.
So,
idiot.
3.75
Yeah.
idiots.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
Yeah.
you as an
3.75.
equal, Brian.
3.75 idiots sitting around talking about cars, drinking beer, not giving a fuck what anybody else says, just listening to the traffic go by, talking about
Which is
shit.
basically the same shit we would do if we weren't doing this.
Right. That's why this has gone on for so long. We're literally doing the same thing we would be doing
Well, and-
without the camera.
And that's the thing. It was, you don't know how many countless fucking nights me and Brian would just be sitting here having a couple beers, and Sabrina would come out and be like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And we're looking at, other people's YouTubes and all that, watching cars go by, drinking beer, and she's like, just fucking put it on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. He's like, I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, okay, Dan knows how to do this. And we're like, well, we can't just be the 3 of us. We need somebody else.
And it was funny because,
Chris!
and that was the thing. And it was funny because it's like,
We got the 3 of us together, and we're like, we need somebody else.
like,
though.
he knew Chris because they worked at the same place, and I knew Chris because of our Mustang Club.
And I knew Dan from school.
And it was at the same time. And it was
We
both,
should have
we
Chris
kind of came
on
up.
here.
Yeah, we kind of came up with the same. I was like, yeah, Chris with the
Dan-
key
Dan
dealership would
came
be
over
awesome.
one day and we were talking about it. He's like,
Yeah.
we need another
Yeah,
person.
and he approached
Chris.
me about it. And he's like, "Yo, so you know Mike Paquin and his friend Brian?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Brian from the Mustangs. I know Mike Paquin from. I've run into him in multiple
it's
different
okay.
times."
You don't say my last name right.
And he's like, "Yeah, so we're gonna do this like car thing where we're gonna like talk about cars."
So
and
it's been
drink
4
beer."
years, you know, Chris, and you still can't say my last name right.
I've never been able to say that last name right.
Sorry, I had to. I had to.
You know Michael Paquin, right?
Right.
All right.
I don't even know that guy. Anyway, sorry.
You know Short Mike, right?
Right.
All right. Just call
Yeah.
yourself Mike Packin.
And but
Midget
no, and
Jesus.
he's like, yeah,
Midget
no.
Jesus.
And we're like, we want you to be a part of it.
And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm down."
because he's was one of the only other ones that would get our Top Gear jokes, would get our obscure fucking shit that we would be like, I like that. Do you know what this is? And other people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Chris would be like, I know.
Yep.
Like,
Well, and it completes the Jesus trio.
it
You got-
does.
Oh, not trio. Sorry, the Jesus tribe. I'll say, because you got one-legged Jesus, long-bearded Jesus,
And
midget Jesus, and bald Jesus.
I wouldn't go so far as to call myself a one-legged Jesus.
You got the hair.
I got the hair, but that's about it.
I don't. That's
Not-
why I'm bald.
You get
Not the
skin tone too.
He's,
I
and
mean,
he's got
it's a
the
bit
glorious
burnt, but-
beard. So
Toasty. I prefer toasty. I'm
Like
golden,
I-
I am a light golden brown, and I am full of nooks and crannies.
like I said, if we
I am
got
a Thomas's English muffin.
No. No. No.
Just remember, folks, the 11:30 show is completely different than the 8:30 show.
Slightly covered in oil and burnt, just to perfection. No,
Like he said, toasted.
Brian, stop it.
But no, I have
Sorry.
like it's been 4 years and I did not thunk anything about this.
Yeah, like I said, the beer list evolved because it went on way longer than we thought we would actually be doing this, and it was like, wait a minute,
You didn't think there were this many beers.
like we
No.
repeated ourselves a couple of times here. We should probably start a list. So I originally started doing a list and just sending it to like just our Pints and Pistons email, but then that kind of got to be a pain in the ass. So I ended up doing a Google Docs.
And it makes
That all
it
of
to
us can
where
just
all
grab
of
it
us
at any
can
time.
sign in and just.
And that reminds me, I need to figure out how to make the beer list so that anybody can see it, but only we can edit it.
That's past my ability.
As a Google Doc, you can make it to like an admin edit only.
And
But
just anybody else with a link can read it.
yeah, we just have to share the link.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a way to do that. I'm pretty sure.
I'll have
And
to-
then we could toss the link on our Facebook.
Yeah, I'll have
And
to.
then that
And
gets-
Mike can
yeah.
add it to the TikToker.
So when you run out of beers,
I don't think
you
that's
have to make
possible.
your
It'll
own,
never
make
happen.
your own beer.
He already did.
And
I wasn't able to. I was going through some medical shit. I was not able to sample.
Yeah. that's
and
when
I-
he was
I
in the
bought the
hospital
stuff-
for it.
Yeah,
I
so
bought
was
the
trying
stuff
not
to make
die
everything again, and then I kind of got lazy, and it all expired, so I need to do it
I was
yet
gonna
again.
say because
But,
that first one, the Florida Man, oh, that was good.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause, yeah.
There's a lady around here who sells honey out of the trunk of her Prius.
Over
Oh,
there
that-
at
yeah,
Venable and
I got her honey, and then I have a sour blood orange tree at my house. I used oranges from that, and then a Tinky Wink of caramel. Threw it all together, and
It
the
was
ones who
amazing.
tasted it could attest it was
It was
fantastic.
good.
Though
It was
overcalculated, though.
Better beers I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Overcalculated. I tried to ferment it to achieve like 6%, and I
It
think
was
that
probably
bitch was
like-
probably about 10.
Yeah, 10 or
Yeah.
12.
and
Probably
and
made
part-
it feel good.
so good.
No, we had a glass like that, and after that glass, I'm like, Dan, what did you say it was? She's like, I was hoping 6. I'm like,
I don't think so.
no, double that.
I'll tell you what, Sue, when you're making it, that shit stinks.
Oh, yeah.
It looks disgusting. It smells
oh,
disgusting.
the wart. The wart looks
the wart
horrible.
was probably the worst part. I had to have, and what time was it? Wasn't that around this time of year?
Yeah.
I had to have all my windows open, my house, my sliding doors open, and everything. My whole house stunk like nasty
Old school.
yeast.
Honey from the trunk of a Prius. That sounds like so many different levels.
We literally
Yes, Steve,
called
I have
it.
made my own beer.
We called it Florida Man. Dan's Florida Man Ale.
That was the
Yeah.
name that I came up with when he told me about the blood oranges from his yard, taking a beer kit and modifying it, and then the honey from the Prius trunk. I was like, that's fucking Florida Man all day
Yeah,
long.
it was
And
Dan's
that's how it
Florida
came
Man.
out.
it
That's
came
how
out.
Florida Man makes beer.
It came out really yummy.
It
And
did. It really, really did.
And as far as Jason's point about running out of beer, I don't think that'll happen, and here's why. The United States has more independent breweries
than
than
any other country.
every other country combined.
Your road trips are just gonna get longer.
Steve
Yeah, we're
said
gonna
he
have
has
to,
a full
we're gonna
brewery
have
set
more.
up.
We're gonna have to do more field trips.
Steve said he's got a full brewery set
What
up
we
at his
need to
house.
happen
Oh,
is
he
we
does.
just need
Yeah.
to
He
get
does.
just popular enough to get a little bit of clout, so that we can get these breweries to ship us beer.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
You know what? Honestly,
I'm trying,
here's the
man.
thing.
I'm
Honestly,
trying.
if we could get a brewery to ship us beer, even if we pay for it, I'm
Right.
fine with that.
Exactly.
But although there is one place I kind of want to go if they're still open, and that was episode 2,
Mm-hmm.
Playa Linda, over on the
Yes.
Space Coast.
Have
Oh,
never
yes.
heard
Would
anything
love to
about
go.
that. Well, it's one of those like when we were talking about You're My Boy Blue.
Brew bus.
Brew Bus and that when we were at
Beer Frog. We were
Beer
looking
Frog.
for, rolling
and
dirty. It was like,
even the guy was
oh, yeah.
like, yeah, no, they do You're My Boy Blue and a couple seasonals, like they shut down everything else, which
sucks because that was a
one of the
fantastic
great
red.
fucking reds.
One of the greatest. That was
Yeah,
that was still my
fucking
favorite
It's
beer.
made
My
by a
favorite
naked man.
red.
Play Linda's known for their naked
No,
beer.
that Brew Bus was the rolling dirty.
Rolling dirty.
Rolling dirty. The Brew Bus, no, the Diver Down. That was a little bit of higher octane one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
one
was the
And the cool
8.6.
thing is, you could find Diver Down in a lot of places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Diver
I said,
Down was
Down
8.6.
hit a little bit different.
Yeah.
So one of the ones you find around here all the time is Red Right Return.
Yeah.
And Red Rec turned this.
Oh, that's
great
wonderful.
top-
That's
top
wonderful.
Like I said, but when we were down there the first time and I ended up accidentally with the Red Light Return, which is one of their small batch specialties.
Oh.
I shouldn't have really gotten it, but I ended up getting it by mistake. My God, and it wasn't classified as a red. I think it was classified as a Bach,
I think so, yeah.
but it was so similar to Red Right Return, but just
Dumbed down a tiny bit.
slowed down about a half notch.
And it didn't give me distractions.
Was that what was in the tumbler?
No,
that's
that
what,
was
that's what was in the second glass when we were down there seeing Celtic.
Oh, okay.
The first time we were up for St. Patty's Day,
Okay.
and I ended up having two glasses in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
One was Red Right Return that I'd ordered. The other one was Red Light Return, which was the small batch that she gave me by mistake. And she comes running behind me, and she's like, "Sir, I accidentally done it." I'm like, "That's fine, no big deal." But she's like, "Well, I already poured your Red Right Return, so I ended up with 2." And so I was able to sample them, like, literally back to back. All of us were. And the Red Light Return
was amazing.
was Red Right Return from 11 to 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be
So-
perfect.
And,
So red-
and
like I
it
said,
did
right-
not give me the scratchies
And it was so
like
good.
China Rock.
It didn't turn red like China
yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
Old School said, have you guys ever gone to the brewery in John's Pass? I have not.
Nope.
I have not.
I don't know what John's Pass is, so.
But before we go to the Prairie Trailer, I just want to,
Hold on, where's John's Pass?
we'll find that out in a second, I'm sure. 'Cause
Okay.
I want to say, you guys excited for Celtic at Crumps?
Crumps.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Before they go to
Pine Street?
Marker 48.
When are they at Pine Street again?
I gotta pull it up, but no, I think September 30th they're back at Marker 48.
There's
bringing-
a night in September
bringing
they're doing
down.
Crumps.
Yes, I want to go to Market
Hold on,
48
hold
for
on,
that.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on.
That's why I want them to do Cop, because Cop's beer garden is Marker 48 quality.
Oh, it's Madeira Beach.
Madeira Beach? No, I have not been there.
They're at Pine Street on September 3rd. Saturday, September 3rd.
Oh, we're there.
Yep.
And that reminds me,
So,
now that you're
done
back,
deal?
your first beer at Pine Street, it's on me. I got
Okay.
your first beer at
I'm
Pine
actually kind of confused about that because that same night is when Tiffany's going to be playing in Inverness too. Tiffany, like, I think we're alone now.
What?
Street. Yeah, but that was just like one song.
I know, but Tiffany.
But she's gonna be playing.
Yes,
Yeah, that was just like one song.
but it's Tiffany.
But it's Tiffany.
Just like one song.
I'm
So-
down. Like, I'll go see
The
Tiffany
thing is,
too.
we're gonna pick the
I'll
last
see
song
both
that
of
she
them,
plays. That's the thing,
but-
is we pick the
Yeah.
last song that
You
she
gotta
plays, so by the
work
time
through
we
all
play
that.
the last song, we won't be able to see Celtic.
But I know, but
So they got
Fuck
Tiffany,
y'all.
Tiffany to come to Inverness.
yes, they got
For
Tiffany
what?
to come for the art walk thing that they're doing.
Oh.
Chat. So yeah, so last time when we were just recently down at Market 48 for Celtic, besides the monsoon that we all ran
Yeah.
through,
Mm-hmm.
none of us had a red bright return.
That's when I brought my brother-in-law too.
The reason why we
So
didn't
the
have
last
a red bright
beer is
return is
from him.
because, well, we all like red bright return, but we were looking at the stuff that was on the menu board, and we're like, there's way more stuff here that we should try.
Right.
That's when we got the orange pool.
This Bling and Coconuts was the first one that I tried.
The
Bling and
coconut
Coconuts,
Happy
Blonde, Coconut Happy.
which is what we tried last episode. Both the beers we tried out last
Yeah,
episode.
we
were
had.
from that.
So, like I said, so I was already there. I got there a few minutes before they did, and I made sure that I got us, like table because it was raining. So we were out definitely indoors. Needed a table. So I got us our table, and then once they arrived, I went over to the bar and I started looking at the menu, and I was like, that one. And she's like, "Do you want a sample?" No, I'm all in.
Yep.
Because that's how we roll. And I get my beer, and I take a sip, and I look over, and there's Mike and Sabrina, and Mike's looking at me, and I'm like,
Try
I
it.
told him what it was. I'm like, dude, just get it.
Yep.
And that's how we were the rest of the night. It was like one of us would look at the menu and go, I
That.
get that one. And then we would try it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm getting that one. Or we wouldn't try it and just go, you know what? Fuck it. He's got that one. I've tried it. I'm going to get that one. And that was basically what we did. And the food truck was amazing.
Yeah.
Bang and keep it sandwich. Mike, bring it. He'll be back. Yeah. We're back. Shorty's doing
Dreaming of Tiffany.
it. It'll take it short.
He's sitting there going, I think I'm alone now.
You singing in there? You think you're alone now?
No, I was. I was. Anyway, so we're going to bring it to
Taking one out of the spank bank while you were in there?
Yeah. I fucking love Tiffany.
Bring it to me.
What do we got?
That's a
Back of a driver.
That's an insurance card.
That's a driver's
That's
license.
the back of a driver's license.
Why is that there? I have no idea.
I don't know. Brian, is that yours?
No, that is not mine.
All right,
Okay.
so what is that?
Dan,
A
is
Toyota
that
K
yours?
truck?
No, all right. Hold on. Whatever that is, it needs to go.
Is that yours? Anyways,
That's Toyota Ace. That's in the correct book. There we go.
okay.
I don't know
So,
why. That was not me.
so
Well, it's on the internet forever now.
Oh, but not that sensitive. All right. What we have here is a no reserve 30,000 kilometer 1997 Toyota Toyo Ace custom 5-speed K trucklet. Ace? You
I love the
understand?
mirrors.
Trucklet. Trucklet. It's a
I love the
trucklet.
mirrors
Do you
though.
understand the whole bring a trailer thing?
I do.
Okay, so you know that I basically picked the bring a trailer truck. They have no idea what it's selling for. It's sort of a guessing game. Sort of
We do Price is Right.
Price is right.
Price is Right.
Close without going over. It gets
All right.
gets the win. There's no prizes. Just a little bit of bragging rights.
It's got fucking Dodge mirrors on it, man.
8600.
Big old
Toyo
toe hairs
Ace.
on it. Toyo Ace custom.
That's just that. That's just
Ah,
begging for a police
look at how
chase.
clean the interior is.
I know it is.
I could not. When I saw that, I was like, "There's a K truck being chased by Texas State Roofers.
Yep.
He's doing like 80."
It's maxed out, floored out.
Nothing like you're driving that. That's got the nice horizontally canted
Yep.
steering wheel and everything,
Yeah.
man.
That's all I can say. When I saw that, I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me! You're doing this."
Did-
All right. This 1997 Toyota Toyo Ace Custom is a right-hand drive example that was imported from Japan by the seller in 2022 and now shows 30,000 kilometers or 19,000 miles.
Bullshit.
Oh shit, it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Truck is finished in white over gray cloth upholstery and powered by a 2-liter inline 4-pair with a 5-speed manual transmission. So this is not Cage Dosha spec.
Nope, it is not. This is the
Engine's
other
too big.
country. Yep.
This, yeah, well,
Because otherwise it would have been like a
if
0.9.
it was a K truck, it would have been 660 cc.
Yeah.
But they did sell these trucks in other countries with larger displacement
Yeah.
engines, and I'm sure they sold them in Japan as such. They just wouldn't qualify for the
K truck exemption.
the
Yeah.
K car,
Yeah.
tax
I was gonna say,
exemption and
that's
parking rules.
That's a big fucking motor for that truck.
So yeah, finished in white over gray cloth upholstery and powered by 2-liter inline 4 powered with a 5-speed manual transmission. Tow mirrors, folding bed sides, 9-foot bed. This is definitely bigger. Okay,
And it comes with
Yeah.
2 spares.
I'm thinking this is bigger than a K truck.
It
Yes.
is.
Okay, so
This
this
is almost like box truck territory.
Well,
Look at the mirrors.
I know.
okay, just size wise. Like I said, engine displacement and size
9
wise.
foot bed's pretty long.
Is bigger than a
Yeah.
K truck. Okay, so
That
this
thing's
is
the size of an old school
They're-
F-150.
You got 1 spare at the side, and there's another spare underneath too. It's
Yeah,
two
like that would be about the
spares.
size of my truck.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
size
So
of an
this
old
thing,
school
okay, so
F-150.
yes, so this is definitely not a K truck.
You
But
can
my
make
bad.
it into a dually.
My bad, not a K trucklet. So this is it's almost like
This
a,
is a truck.
it's almost
This
like
ain't
a,
a trucklet.
it's almost
It's a
like
truck.
it's almost like a miniature
That's a
Hino.
real truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, miniature Hino. We'll go with that. Auxiliary light, 14-inch wheels, air conditioning, and a Pioneer stereo.
$9,000.
It's now offered at no reserve with import documents and a clean Tennessee title in the seller's name.
I'm sorry, I'm really obsessed with the dual spare tires.
But then again, that weird ass Holden Ute that was on Cars and Bids, I believe, was also from Tennessee. It was not the same seller.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
You're gonna go like Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
So,
Chris says 9. I'm gonna go with 7,800.
okay, so it includes tow mirrors, a power folding passenger mirror.
So clean.
Oh,
Don't-
79. 79. That's
don't-
an extra $100 right there.
Domed front mirror, mud guards, and driver's side storage requirement. 9-foot bed is equipped with rear-facing auxiliary light, folding tailgate bed sides, body color headache rack with boards attached. Where's visible on the decals. And yeah, the rest of the photos in the gallery did show there was wear on the decal.
Look, there are 2 spares. You got one there, one there. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with that. That's so awesome.
79.
No,
That's going to push the price right up
Yeah,
there. Those
10.5
2
for the dual
spares.
spares.
Up,
Just
it's,
saying.
it's wearing Blizzak tires.
10.5.
And it does mention 2 spare wheels and
Wait,
tires are
wait,
mounted
wait.
on the
It's
underside.
got Blizzaks on
It's
it.
got Blizzak.
Really?
Blizzaks.
Oh, god damn.
It doesn't look like it's ever been driven in the snow.
Exactly. Definitely not any place that's been
They
sold.
must have been cheap at the time.
Unless it was just driven around on a property or a farm.
Maybe.
I mean, because you wouldn't be salting the land that you're
Well, you
I
can-
know,
you
but
can- the
still,
bed,
hey.
the bed is worn-ish, but it's not heavily worn. It looked like
Hey, it's one of those snow tires are really good mud tires, too.
Not only that, I mean, you look at the interior, the seats, the condition of this thing.
It looks
actually
It's
really
super
good.
clean.
It really is.
the bed has got like some normal wear. It's not
But not-
excessive.
yeah.
It's
It's not
been
beat.
used.
It's not beat
So-
to death.
So wherever it was utilized, it was definitely a like small property. It might have
Yeah.
been a construction truck used on small property.
Well, not even that. Even if it was like a farm truck where it was one of those where it was like hay bales and all that stuff.
Right, right.
So the great thing,
10.5,
yeah,
10.5.
the great thing is about these trucks and that, and even with the K trucks of this standpoint, is where the sides fully fold down and the tailgate fully folds down. So it's basically you can load them as a flatbed, which works great. Like if they use this
Especially
as
with a forklift.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
if you use this as like a farm truck, like Dan was saying, like hey, it was used at the farm, using for hay. You're able to
Parts hauler in the city.
yeah, just it's one of those you're able to hook up the bales of hay, put them onto the fork, back them off. You don't have to deal with knocking anything off. That's why the sides don't look too bad because all of them fold. Yeah, all of them fold down.
Oh, here we go. 10.5. The mid-mounted 2-liter 3Y inline 4 features multi-port fuel injection and was factory rated at, are you ready for this?
62 horsepower.
87
I was
horsepower
gonna say in the
and
80s.
114 foot-pound of torque.
Hell yeah.
7.9.
10.5.
9.
Is this like the price is right? If I
Yeah.
go
Yes.
$1?
Yeah.
Right,
If
that's
you do
going
$1,
over.
if you do $1 and it's under seven, if it's 7,899, you win.
Closest without going over wins. Price is right rules.
Oh, there we go.
7.9 for me. So you could do $1 and it could be from $1 to
9.
7.
9.
And 7 what?
I'm 7.9.
I'm going to go 11.
Oh.
Jason wins. This thing went for $16,700.
Oh!
Inflation, baby.
Really?
God damn.
I initially wanted to do 12.5, and I thought I was
No,
gonna be
no,
too
you're
high.
you're kidding me. You're
No.
kidding me.
Good shit, Jason.
Nice.
That is shocking.
Really?
I cannot believe it went for
I
that.
honestly expect
Not-
that's a custom long bed and how clean and low mile it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's
the
thing,
low mileage
not
is why
really,
I-
'cause that's
Yeah,
No,
higher,
no,
so.
that's
because one, it is 25 years old, just 25 years old. It is bigger than a K truck.
Mhm.
It is. You can pretty much everywhere but California just register it as is,
yeah.
Right.
or any other state that does use California as their benchmark. But for pretty much everywhere in the country, especially here in Florida, you can just throw a tag on it and drive it as is. It's bigger than a K truck, hauls more than a K truck, bigger engine, more transmission, driveline, and all that stuff than a K truck. A little bit bigger in the cab, which is much better suited to Americans. Because, well, we're a bunch of fatasses.
That really looked like a box truck with a
Okay,
flatbed.
You're short. You don't count.
Yeah, but you've got a beer gut, so fuck off.
Fuck you.
So and seeing that even K trucks, even like halfway clapped out K trucks, are going for $7,500
Yeah.
now.
Are they?
Dude, if it's anything from the '90s, man, Japanese shit from the '90s, and
It's gone crazy.
Just
because,
going
and
nuts.
because of that even '80s stuff, like FBRX7s and shit like that, like the specialty stuff from the
Oh,
'80s. have gone
FBRX7s used to be able to give away for $1,000. Now, like, it,
Now
it
they're
could be a
they're
roller
$9,000,
coaster. Yeah.
$10,000.
$500.
To
Yeah.
give you an idea, what was that? 6 years ago? 5 years ago? The Dunedin Skyline?
Yeah.
So I found an R32 GDST with an automatic on eBay,
M-type bumpers all around.
Type M, like I said, but with a 4-speed automatic, in Dunedin.
69, right?
Metallic red, sort of the like a really desirable color for on those cars because it wasn't like the normal bright silver or dark gray or whatever or any of those.
Two-door, not four-door.
So it was a 2-door GDST Type M with an automatic. I figured that car probably would have brought 10 to 11.5 is where I figured it was going to be. Was that close to driving down and looking at the car.
Mhm.
And I'm kicking myself in the ass for not doing so because that car ended up selling for $7,700 fucking dollars. Right now, that very same car,
$30,000.
even with the automatic, would probably be between $25,000 and $28,000.
Brian almost had a Skyline.
And I think it had like 70-something thousand Ks on it. So
40,000 miles.
40,000 miles. And it looked really nice.
Mhm.
The seat wasn't ripped off. It had a little bit of a dash bubble, but finding an R32 without a dash bubble is like spotting a fucking unicorn.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, to this day, I still kind of like, God damn it.
And on that depressing note,
But at the time, it would have ended up being my daily. And being a crippled guy in the United States with a right-hand drive imported gray market car might
He
not
would have
have
been awesome.
Might not have been the best idea.
You'd have been one of one.
I'm already one of one.
So at this note, guys,
Super extra.
By the way, you should look at the TikTok videos that these guys have been posted because 4 cylinders, 6 speeds, 3 pedals, 1 foot.
and turbos on each one.
And the last one in Dan's car, I made wishy turbo noises.
yeah. Well, even in my car, you made wishy turbo noises too.
But that was last week. This
Yeah.
week I took it easy on it because the oil wasn't warmed up. But
And I love you, Mike, but my car makes way bigger whooshing.
It does.
turbo noises
It does.
than yours does.
Well, because
Well,
mine's recirculated too.
his-
Yours actually has a full
I
on.
have a 3.5 inch intake.
Yeah.
on it,
Well,
too.
no, you actually have a full on blow off.
Yeah, I'm
mine.
vent atmosphere.
Yeah, no, mine's a full on recirc and all that.
Recirc sounds better in low RPMs than low.
It does.
so
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does.
But he also has a gutted interior, so the inside of his car, the noise inside of it is just what the fuck.
It's a race car inside.
pretty much like a race car inside.
It's
But
like
yet,
sitting-
at that point, your car sounds wonderful on the outside. My car sounds wonderful on the inside.
His car is much more livable, and like I said, me slipping the clutch out at idle to get the thing moving is a lot easier in his car than it is your car.
Anyway,
But still,
Both were fun as hell,
Yeah.
and
well,
his car's next.
as Dan's trying to close this out, thank you guys for 4
yes, thank you,
wonderful
everybody, so
fucking years. We look forward to seeing.
Bring the chat
Here's
back.
4 more.
Yeah, we look forward to 4 more. We look forward to 5 years. We look forward to next year.
Trucklet with gears like
We-
that. Like I said, at first I thought it was a K truck, but then once I saw the 9-foot bed and the 2-liter, I realized it was not a trucklet.
Give us a couple months. We'll be at episode 100. We're gonna have another party at that one, and then after that, we got 5 years, guys. We're still going as long as us 4 are having fun, having a great time.
We're gonna
Wait,
keep
go
doing
away.
this.
We're in.
We're not
No
going
matter,
away.
no matter what the viewpoint or subscriber count
It's
is.
one of them.
Nobody could be watching, and we still do this.
Hell, we've had that a lot of times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you'll
happened
be in the,
We've
be in the
had
Exactly.
retirement home.
Oh,
Right.
The
hey.
nurses coming
Oh,
through.
yeah,
Fucking
no.
they're like,
But the
don't
beer-
take me back to my room.
No,
damn it."
they'll be like, Brian, you gotta go to bed. I'll be out like on his patio, like, Brian, here, hold the microphone up to you. Like, we got this. We got this.
Put the beer in your little IV.
Yeah, we'll put the beer in the IV. We got this because
with that.
at this point, we all have fun. We smile. We laugh. We enjoy our company. And we enjoy Sabrina's cooking.
Yes,
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Thank you for 4 wonderful years. We look forward to seeing you 2 weeks from now for episode 93. Have a good one, guys.
Good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Cheers.
Thank you.